Hey, so this is the first time our podcasters, all three of us.
All three. The Father, the
Trace.
Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit. I usually call it Holy Cow.
We have one Rugrat that's in the building. That's mine. He's going to be quiet for the remainder and play his Switch, please, buddy. Please. Thank you.
But we're excited about this. We got a format. We're just trying to fun stuff. We're just trying fun stuff, and so this is gonna be cool. We have no idea what's ahead of us, but we're gonna go head first. I'm Diesel.
I'm Likes.
I'm Chris.
And we're this is our podcast.
Our podcast.
Obnoxious.
Uncut.
It's always raw.
It's always raw.
Absolutely.
Like what
See how
made
we
our
just-
kids raw dog.
And so,
Oh, you're gonna do me like that.
We're gonna try to
beat up.
We're gonna try to have a format here where we're gonna just have some topics, some questions, and hey, we're three guys. You know, we love what we do. We got our occupations, we love our families, all that kind of stuff. But we may have different views on some different things. So
I was
it'll be
talking to
interesting.
Michael.
Yeah.
I was talking to Michael, and I'm like, so the cool thing about the three guys here is we're stupid positive. We always drift towards the positive side of something, no matter what it is. So I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if you threw some current events, like just crazy life stuff that everybody else deals with that maybe we're not going to know. We're not going to know any of it. But
We got opinions
we got opinions
and perspective
Perspective.
and positivity.
Yes, I think that is probably. Your muscles weren't super positive. They would probably,
I know I'm working on them. I'm working.
oh,
on them.
actually, it's not bad.
Kind of sad, you know.
Yeah, little man got
Just
stuff.
getting excited. Like, just please play your.
All right, so Michael, you've been doing some thinking. Chris, are you excited?
oh yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
All right, so what we've talked about, so that we can have complete thoughts and try to give you the viewers, you know, perspective and positivity. I'm gonna have a question that has been texted to me by Michael, and we each have 2 minutes apiece, uninterrupted.
Oh shit!
2 minutes.
It's gonna be so hard.
2 minutes apiece.
Kind of like the
And
presidential
they're timing the 2 minutes apiece. And then we will get a 1 minute rebuttal if we see that it is controversial. We can stay on the topic, but we will only have 1 minute apiece after the 2 minutes of our.
So I would imagine if we stay on the topic, it's going to be the vote of the guys behind the scenes. We got John Moody with the doctor fingers.
So movie.
There. Oh. And then always the young and beautiful Michael Townsend. So
It's just a backslide.
yeah.
He's like so
No, it's really.
Yeah.
It's gonna go for my midday bike rides.
Hey, I would think when you're out tanning and you wear glasses, the sun would multiply through the glasses and burn your eyeballs.
That's why you gotta wear sunglasses.
Oh shit.
Wear it backwards. That works.
I don't need glasses because I have an eye for the noticeable. But that wasn't very noticeable. Because obviously you have to have sunglasses.
If you turn them around, they work in the exact opposite way.
Opposite, so you can like shoot beams out of your eyes.
Just like that Cyclops guy.
I like it.
All right.
First question.
Because the first
Who's
question is
first?
already in. Here we go.
You, me, or Chris?
Either one. of you
Alphabetical
guys.
order.
This is good. This is actually an easy one to slip in.
C and Chris, you guys got a battle. Carl.
It's C-A.
Oh, so you're first.
But with this first question, I really don't have an opinion, so I yield. I yield
To the other C.
The other C first.
I see.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
What person do you like?
I defer.
What?
I defer.
Look scared now.
I defer to the second half.
All right, so Diesel, you go first. Here we go. So the first question is thoughts on the new Ford Bronco.
Ooh. Ready? Go.
Ready? Go. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, so I don't think it's in the same class as a Jeep. It's a luxury vehicle because it's independent front end, solid axle rear end. So I don't think it's in the same class. I don't think it's going to do the same thing. And I think the amount of money it's going to take to make the Ford Bronco do what a Jeep can do is just unheard of. It's for a mall crawler. It's for your pavement princess. It's to accessorize like a Barbie. Ford Bronco, you're a Barbie. You should be wrapped in plastic and stared at on a shelf, not to compete with the Jeep.
Wow. Oh, is that it? That's all.
Oh,
you
that,
got?
I have two. I've how many more minutes?
Yeah.
So the reason why I say that is because an independent front end is so expensive to lengthen, to get to travel. It's made for handling. It's made for more luxury driving. So I don't think anything of it. I would rather have my PT Cruiser.
Well said.
That's it. Oh, I got 50 more seconds to bash on Ford Bronco.
Kind of positive.
All right, so the positive of it is it's competition. It's going to drive other companies to maybe strive to create other vehicles to compete with the Bronco, to compete with the Jeep, but yeah, the independent front end, I think we're gonna have a lot of mall crawlers, a lot of accessorizing in that community. Now, the King of the Hammers, I can't wait to see the Ford race package they bring out. That's gotta be $100,000 to compete with a $15,000 Jeep though. That's, my time is up.
That's right. Okay, so not a Ford guy, but typically that comes with trucks, you know. I'm a Ram guy, but I guess I'm a little bit nostalgic. I like the older Ford Broncos, but I get things have to evolve. I'm kind of with you on this. Things are gonna be so expensive, you know. It's a niche market. But I guess it's definitely not in the Jeep world. I don't think it's gonna compete. But like you, I'm pretty excited to see, Lauren and Vaughn were both on the pole in South Dakota this weekend, so Ford had their stuff together in Ultra 4. But yeah, I just think it's gonna be a very nice street vehicle. I just think it's gonna be a very nice SUV, and it's a Ford, so I'm not a Ford guy. Sorry.
So that was a subject definitely hard to get 2 minutes on. But the Astagic, the Ford Bronco, they were solid front axle. They were solid front.
Yeah,
axle.
I just like the box body of the old Ford,
No, beautiful vehicle.
We had one in Tennessee in the race. He was in our class. Well, it was in the 48, 46. I don't know. He didn't do too well, but
yeah, we looked up and we're like, "Man, Chris, that guy's gonna roll down this whole hill." We were scared. We were scared for him. But I don't understand. One thing I don't understand, the Ford mentality level of coming at Jeep.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm sure.
Yeah, go ahead, man. What do you think about that?
So, I'm a new Jeeper. I'm a new Jeeper, and I think that if you like a Ford Bronco, then rock with a Ford Bronco. But be happy with what you have invested in as a Ford Bronco. But if you're getting a Ford to compare, or compete, just be happy with what you bought. Don't come at what I feel like is a well-established, machine. When I think of Jeep, I think of the different parts. I think of, how you have the different accessories and how you can accessorize. And if you want a mall crawler, you can have one. But I've seen these Jeeps do amazing things, right? And if you want a Bronco, I think that the best form of flattery is kind of copycat, right?
Sure.
So I think with the new Broncos that's come out, they've tried to make their brand kind of copy what Jeep has already done well for many years. So I think it's flattery that you guys, you know, I mean, if you want to compete, then that's a different discussion. But just be happy with what you bought and go ahead about your business, because I don't think that it's in the same class.
It's only one.
Yeah, it's only one Jeep.
Well, the whole thing, like, competition's great, but the way Ford has gone at it is kind of like the mentality level of a bully. Like, you didn't have to bash the #1 selling vehicle on the planet to make yourself look good. I was excited about the Ford Bronco release. Now I can't stand the sound of the word Ford Bronco.
Would you have compared it more to a Toyota 4Runner?
Yeah, or a Range Rover, something to that effect. For me.
Well, they're all solid axle. I mean, the Range Rovers, they're all solid axle. This chair is so loud. I apologize. I'm trying to sit still.
All right, there you had it. And I knew that wasn't everything, but we're gonna try to
make a comment. Like,
Yes.
make a comment. Like, I'm excited. The Ford Bronco. I can't wait to see them on the roads and see people personalities show in these vehicles.
and even the community grow from it. You know,
Yeah.
Ford Bronco Week. Like there.
I hope Ford Bronco's in the hood giving out turkeys for Thanksgiving, 'cause that's the only good there are. We're gonna be building the baddest ass Broncos on the planet right here, right here, Stacked Off Road. I can't wait. We're gonna put solid axles right underneath.
It's okay, Carl.
Oh, guys.
All right, now what's the next question?
Next question.
Who answered? That's Chris's turn to go first.
Chris, your turn to go first. Here we go. Are you ready for an EV?
Electric vehicles? You know, listen, I personally, you know, for a guy who has nothing but combustion engines and everything I do for work deals with diesel motors, I don't see us replacing, I don't see the world replacing a construction industry with electric vehicles. As much as I don't knock it. If you want to have an electric vehicle, by all means have an electric vehicle. I'd have at it. You know, you're gonna piss me off, but I just don't see us pushing. You know, we push, you know, thousands of cubic yards of dirt, and rocks, and all these things with diesel motors. I don't see an electric vehicle pulling that off. I don't see the Caterpillar or John Deere or Komatsu changing, and I certainly don't. I couldn't see myself driving one. I don't know. Man, this is so like I'm trying. We're just want to be like positive and everything's.
No,
That's the whole point.
All right. Well, what's the positive of that? Man, I don't know. Maybe they'll have cool paint jobs. I guess I don't know.
So would you get the 4xe Jeep?
No. I don't want an electric vehicle. No, I'm not for me. I'm good. I'll stick with combustion or I'll buy a horse. I'm not getting an electric vehicle. I can't do it.
All right. Moving on.
So my opinion is there's a kid's cartoon, and it's amazing how kids' cartoons, even when we were kids, how motivational it is to train our brains to work for a common goal and positivity. And there's a cartoon called The Lorax. And so what happens is this guy learned, I'm sure you guys all seen it, but I'll make it quick. This guy has learned to make something out of these trees, and it was very profitable. So the world that we know it is, and this is something that's not talked about a lot, but it happens at a very sophisticated level, that the world is cutting these trees down and getting rid of all this stuff, and they're building houses because we're overpopulated. People need a place to live, and these houses are in high demand. Well, they're cutting down on this tree. So the EPA is the one who pushes this stuff. The EPA is the one that makes your Jeep shut down when you go up to a stop sign or a stoplight, right? So these electric vehicles are a brilliant idea to not save the trees, unfortunately, but it's an idea to not destroy our air quality, so we don't need as many trees. The problem is so basic in me, and that is stop having babies. Like, we need to give people, you can only have 2 babies per family because we have too many people, and that will make us cut down less trees and we can enjoy a quality life. Because these batteries, I'm sorry I'm going over, but I'm taking your 20 seconds, I'm sorry.
But I yield it to you.
These batteries, when these batteries start going bad, I remember a time that we could not throw batteries in the garbage because they couldn't be disposed of.
Yeah.
We are causing a bigger problem for our kids, worrying about the air quality, than we realize. I really think the getting rid of these batteries and disposal of these batteries is going to cause a bigger problem than our air quality.
I think our parts do more damage than combustible motors.
Your farts won't kill me. Maybe.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't have much to say on this topic besides like.
But those 2 comments, like, what do you think about that?
Positive is, I mean, people come up with some pretty amazing ideas to try to do some creative things. So I just try to let ideas go. You know, it's like, you know, rough draft thinking, right? You know, let's try to put batteries in cars and try to save something. I think it was a great idea. Me personally, I'm just kind of old school. Like, I mean, I don't want to have to. I mean, right now the efficiency of it and how it works, and from what I hear, like, far as like how long it takes to charge the battery back up.
Oh God.
Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm gonna gas in my car, I'm gonna crank it up, and I'm ready to go. So.
But it should be if there's a market for it,
Yeah, if there's a market for it, it's a
if
market.
not,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a mandate. Don't mandate it. Just
How are you going to have a heater?
That's how they try to do. I feel like that's how they try to do
If you want to
everything.
buy one, buy one. If it's capitalism, you know. If there's a market.
It's a segue. This is a segue to like a great conversation, because you know what happens is there's not really a market for it, but then they push it and make a market for it, and then when it's kind of popular, then they demand that everybody should do it, and it's like, don't mess with my choice. Like, don't mess with my choice to do or not do what I want to do.
Don't tell you how to freedom.
Yeah.
So they started out with the Prius. They started out with the Prius,
Yeah,
like,
let's
and the logo was, what would Jesus drive? I tell you what, he wouldn't. He would walk.
He will walk on water.
Like, things should, like, yeah. All right.
Here we go. This is a good one.
Great question. Great question.
Should marijuana be legal in all states? Should
Your first
marijuana be legal in all states? Okay. I feel like, hey, listen, man. If it's already legal in some, and the biggest thing I go to is like the Olympian. We are causing major conflicts for no reason. She was actually smoking weed in a state that was legal. But then, when she went and she ran her race, they traced marijuana in her system and stripped her of her opportunity to represent America. I have a major problem with, you've given the opportunity for it to be legal.
Yeah.
But then, because she was in a state that it wasn't legal, now she didn't get caught with the weed in her hand, puffing it. It ain't like they rolled up on her.
It didn't make you any faster.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't make it. It was, she already did it like a couple of days ago, ran a race, and because they found traces of it in a state that it wasn't legal, she was stripped of her title. Why make it legal? Because now you're putting people in predicaments. Like, what does that mean? Like, if smoke weed in a state that's legal, but because I have North Carolina license and it's not legal, and I just so happen to cross the border and come to work, and they just so happen to drug test me, I'm fired. But hey, I didn't smoke it in North Carolina. I smoked it in California. That's putting people. So either we need to be unified as the United States and make it legal, or shut it down. Because now we got people that's still in jail for selling weed, right? And now we're telling people they can get their official license and go to college to sell weed.
You want me to go next? So, my take is, you did a good job, by the way. My take is marijuana, selling marijuana should not be legal. It should not be legal. It should not be legal because it's making rich people richer. And it's making governments spending tax dollars more stupidly, and they get paid. When marijuana was illegal, the people that were going to smoke it are going to smoke it. They did not slow down the amount of people that smoked it, but it allowed a lot of people in this world that were barely scraping by to make money, illegal or not illegal. They were able to bullet, and they were a less negative impact on the world. So legal marijuana should be no. Everybody fighting to make marijuana legal is fighting a stupid battle, because if you wanted to smoke weed, you could go get the weed and smoke it. Now, if you get pulled over or you run over a human being and you're high, it doesn't matter if it's legal or it's not legal, it's your freaking dumbass fault. So fighting for legal weed is the dumbest fight and the most waste of money, and it's, I don't care, even Joe Rogan, he's padding his pocket with this fight. Like, there's no reason to make it legal. And it provides a good living for a lot of people that don't have very good talents. And that's what they do, and they have, like just, and I know that, and comment on this about that, but that is my take. That is it should not be legal. Chris, you gotta have some kind of input.
Alright, so I agree with you, but for different reasons.
I love it.
Alright, so I do not think it should be legal. Fun fact about Chris. Chris is 46, not 47 years old. And when I was a teenager, it's a lot different material now than it was then.
It's
You
crazy.
have, I had friends in high school that had little flower pots in their back window, and they grew it on their own, naturally. So I can understand how the natural medicinal argument could be made for it, but it ain't that no more. It's laced and traced and soaked in all kinds of who knows what, and it ain't what it used to be. Two, I've known enough people in my life, and you could go on either side of this. It's no big deal, or it's the start of something really bad. A lifetime of really bad rehabs and just a downward spiral, right? So, and I know, and I firsthand knowledge of plenty of friends, plenty of family that it's happened to, so I don't support it. And not because the government says it, it's just a personal choice. Just like I don't support stealing. I don't support that. But people steal every day. So, but if people are gonna go get it, like they gonna get it. If they want it, they gonna get it, right? So don't make it legal. I'm not for making it legal because it's just the government's getting more money, right? They just get more money. That's it. That's all I got.
Give me one!
You got?
Give me one! I need
one.
You got 1 minute.
I got 1 minute. Here we go.
I
Ready?
want 1 minute too.
Yeah, we all get 1 minute. Here we go. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I agree on both ends. My thing is, with people who are in power to make these positions, like, I think the decision must most definitely have to be unanimous, because let the education side of me come out. We're telling kids to say no to drugs. Period. No matter what kind of drug it is, we're telling them to say no to drugs, right? We're saying no to drugs. But now, if we make it okay, look at what we're doing. We're saying now, yeah, it's 2021, go and get educated on drugs. They have degrees out there where they actually mix it, slice it, dice it, chop it up, do however they want to. So you can actually get an education on cannabis. So there needs to be some unification in what we are saying, because this is causing our future generations to get mixed messages. And it's not just on weed, it's in everything.
Your minute's up. Your minute's up.
Yeah, so that was so amazing. Mixed. Our next generation, our kids are so confused. I'm telling you, it's so amazing. We grew up with such little confusion. We really did.
Yeah.
Today's kids have it tough.
You have a penis. You are a boy.
On trying to stay on the subject of the weed. I got 1 minute. Shut up. You made me think about it. Legalize, and oh God, I don't give a shit, man. Legalize weed, create more crime. Weed dealers on a small level, they're not hurting anybody. They're selling weed when they can't get money because you took it away from them, you rich bastards. Create crime. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
It's good.
I don't need a rebut. I'm good.
All right, this is good. This is the next one.
My brain, you guys have got my brain.
Let's go.
Like, honestly,
Let's
I hope
go.
if you guys are watching, your brains are fucking blown. Like, I want to keep.
Comment.
Wouldn't that be
Comment,
cool, though,
please.
next, like if they send questions, like the audience would send questions.
Yeah.
And so we can comment on it.
Good job,
discuss
Michael.
it next time, like with their questions.
Yeah, I want that.
Yes.
Is that alcohol?
You want to come up?
Should kids be going back to school with COVID/Delta variances in full effect, mask or no mask?
So is the question mask or no mask? Is that the question?
It's should they be going back to school?
Alright, so should they? There's two questions in it.
Should they be going back to school? That's one.
Because of the new variant.
Okay.
And then mask or no mask?
And mask or no
Okay.
mask.
Diesel's first.
All right, so
The question?
I'm not. This is actually a super hard question because, like, I'm gonna sound super ignorant with the whole situation, but especially like this ain't like, because I know you have personal feelings on this, but like a lot of different aspects, but I believe several different things. Like, I believe that I'm not gonna hold off the deal that this ain't like a disease of a war, I don't know, a germ war. I don't know the terminology of the war, obviously.
Biological weapon.
Biological weapon. I don't know if it's that or if it's just the flu and the United States government's trying to cover up something gnarly, or if it is the fact that we are going the wrong way and a higher power is saying we have got to freaking start taking care of ourselves Because if anything, this disease has really brought people to pay attention to their health and to live a little bit cleaner lifestyle, because it seems to be attacking the unhealthy. So I have so many. So if I'm running out of time, if kids should go to school, I think we should be without masks, without fear, and I think we should walk into the future brave and strong, and what happens, we need to celebrate life. And that's my answer. It's so hard. That's such a hard question.
It's good. It's great.
All right,
Max.
what are you doing?
Making a checklist.
Checklist.
All right, so there's a lot of thoughts going on in this
Still thoughts.
pumpkin. All right, so we run around in a society and we say everything, it's my choice, it's my body, it's all this, it's my that. All right, so it's my choice to get vaccinated. It's my choice to wear a mask. Those are my kids going to school, so I pay for them, I raise them. It's my choice if they wear their mask or not. I don't think they work, personally. I don't support them, but I don't know. Masks, I'm not a fan. All right. Let's just say it is a disease. Let's just say the China virus is a disease, right? China. It came from China. But it's not the, let's say it's not the flu, or it is the flu, I don't know, whatever it is. It's the Delta variant. Is anyone else asking the question, why is it so prominent right now? Maybe we should look to the south. Maybe we should close our borders. We closed our borders to the north. We let in Canada, and I don't think those guys have anything wrong with them.
The Canadians are awesome.
Besides the fact that they just need to take off, eh? But it's just coming through our southern border. We're just dropping it into our country everywhere. And now all of a sudden we got this spike, and everyone's like, well, why is this happening? Oh, you're importing it now. You're importing the Delta variant, right? But don't even get me going on Fauci and all them people. That guy is a pair of reefs. Anybody, if you live by a lake or at the beach, you know what a pair of reefs are. He's a flip-flopper. He doesn't, whatever works for him, to make more money. And I don't know, it's definitely a virus. I just don't know, I don't know what it is, but it just seems weird that there's not a lot of flu going on.
You have time.
Here we go.
No flu.
Here we go, ready.
It took you 2 seconds.
Is this a minute or
Unless you are a
No,
person,
this is 2.
unless you are a person who has all the answers, don't impede on my faith and my choices. Period. Point blank. We don't respect people's choices because we have tried to make it difficult for those that choose not to wear a mask how they want to go. Like, if I can't go on a regular cruise like I normally would because I'm not choosing to wear a mask and you've made it all these complications, that's you trying to pressure me to do something. Again, I'm asking myself, like, even sometimes if I want to use wisdom and say, all right, maybe it's something to the science, right? But when I look to the science, whatever is out there is still a trial run. It's still a trial run, no matter what you say. It's not FDA approved, so that means it's still a trial. That means we don't have conclusive enough evidence to make it factual. So don't impede on my choice. That's simple. It is simple. We should not be discriminating whether you are wearing a mask or whether or not you are wearing a mask. If you are choosing to wear a mask, that is your ability and what you choose. We have a problem with letting people choose what they want to choose and let it just be that. Social media is what I blame for that, because everybody that has an opinion or their 2 cents, they have donated it a little bit too much and think that they are somebody important. It is still just an opinion and it is perspective, people. So let people choose what they want to and let their choices rest with them. With them. No stress. You ain't got to worry about it. Whether I got a mask or not, you're safe because you have one. If you're vaccinated, you're safe because you have the vaccine. If I'm choosing to let it naturally take me out, then hey, so be it. Some people are choosing to live their lives, and we have to respect how people want to live their lives. If I have to look and see how humanity has been fractionized and have been, I mean, we have letters for everything and anything you want. And I have to respect your choice in that. Respect mine and what I want to do. Period.
Respect mine for what I want to do. Serious.
Respect it.
Respect it.
One minute rebuttal. 1 minute rebuttal.
You all need Jesus in your life.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, and you know what? Vaccines aren't exactly working either. So, again, it's my choice. If I want to get vaccinated, don't shame me. Don't shame me into getting vaccinated, right? Don't shame me into wearing a mask. I don't care if you want to wear one. Wear a mask if you want to. It doesn't bother me at all.
I watched this.
We'll get back. Hey,
I watched
got
this
30
video.
seconds left here.
30. I watched this video.
It's just got going.
Oh wait a minute. This is yours? Oh fuck.
No,
Sorry.
no, no, it gotta take 30 of yours.
Nah, man, motherfucker, I didn't waste it, man. Mask it up.
I'm
Let's
good.
go.
I'm good, dude. It's just, yeah, don't tread on me. Just don't tread on me. I won't tread on you. Fair enough. That's it. Peace out.
God, I'm so sorry. Go. Dude, fuck off, man. You're gonna.
No, I won't. No.
Alright, so there's this TikTok video I watched. It's crazy how life freaking comes together. Like, and it's this guy, and his mom's like, go take out the garbage. It's like back in the 80s, right? And he goes to take the garbage out. He's like, oh, at least in the headphones, threw the garbage in like that, boo, boo, threw it down the door. He's like having fun. Take out the garbage, like no big deal. And then it's the 90s. He's like, oh man, threw the garbage on top of the garbage. He's like, mom's like, take the garbage out, put it in the garbage. Like, oh man, and he's pissed off. He's like walking up. He's like, I said take it to the street. Man, damn, so he took it to the street, all pissed off. And then today's world. Oh man, come on! I don't want to, dude, like, this is child abuse. This is child abuse. Like, and that's the same thing. Like, they're so weak. This ain't no big deal, man. Freaking, we don't have to wear a mask. This is just like the flu. This is just like anything else. Like, man, eat a plum, eat a banana, eat some healthy food, and let's go. This is the world in check. Get healthy. Let's go. We gotta freaking up it up. I knew it.
My minute. So, I say that when we can actually love each other like we used to, like back in the day when you hear those stories about where you could leave your car door open, you could leave your house door, whatever. We get back to like loving people, like we can get back to the respect that's actually needed, man. Because people want to choose. That's why they live in America. And now it just seems like that if I choose some kind of way, I'm gonna get ostracized or whatever. It doesn't matter to me because like I have my responsibilities. I have my duties to be a man, be a father to my kids. And I let my kids choose. I tell them the information, and my daughter, if she chooses to wear a mask, she's going to school, she's going to wear a mask, she's going to be happy, she's not going to pick at anybody else for wearing a mask. And if she doesn't want to wear a mask, then that's what she actually wants to do. And she's only in the 4th grade. Now, if I can do that and respect her choice, not, hey, put on this mask because da-da-da-da, like, what we all have is, it's not conclusive. I may be a person that, whether I'm vaccinated or not, I'm simply waiting for the next step. I'm waiting for certification on the vaccine. So they say it's FDA. It's not. It's in clinical. It's in trials. That means I could put it in my body and something in my body just not agrees with it.
Nobody's responsible.
And then I'm just dead and gone. For a trial, my dude? Like let's go to Allen Iverson. For practice?
They had
You want a practice shot?
They had that meme that said, hey, like I'm a I'm a rat, you're a rat,
and I'm not.
Hey, you gonna take that vaccine? And the other rat says, hell no.
And it's
humans ain't done testing it.
Yeah, and it's not that don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm against or for. I'm just a person that, like, I ask myself, just like the writer, just like the literature writer, she says, what will you do with your one wild and precious life? What will you do with your we only have one life to live, and life is a gamble. So I mean, how I choose to gamble.
I think that was a good thing to end this episode. And before we go, one quick thing, the three of us. If you can only do one last thing before we die, what would it be?
Tracy.
What would it
That's my wife. Just saying. Yeah, I'm going out.
Preacher's
like that.
son says, oh my God.
I'm going out. Her on top.
What would you do?
If I'm going to not live in 3 hours and I have all the money in the world to do whatever I want to do. So in China, like weird, say China, it's like one of the only places in the world that you can be strapped to an airplane up, and they do an aerial show with you standing on an airplane strapped, and they do a show, and you can just like fly on top of an airplane while they're doing a freaking aerial show. I think I would do that before I die. Well, no, he already said he
No,
wants to
mine
do
was
his wife. He wants to do his wife.
I mean, that's one thing, but for real, my real answer would be, man, I really want to throw a party for everyone that ever meant something to me. Because as a DJ, I partied with many people. I know different circles, and I just want to go out.
So your dream is to do a job.
I want to go out DJing, and all of the people. Yeah, all of the people that ever meant something to me, like, got to see me go out doing the thing I love. Because my whole life is about bringing people together.
I gotta change mine. Everybody I love is watching me.
Don't keep the camera.
Get your ass back over here. Man, you damn trumpy, man.
No, man. I'm just thinking, dude.
I was selfish.
You're gonna be right there with, and you're gonna have a mic,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like, "Lights, play my." Oh,
Funky music. He's dead. He's dead.
Wait a minute, he just died.
All right, Chris.
I think
He's like, "You're not playing the music. What's going on? Please stop."
I think I would just like to line up every politician and just punch him right in the face.
Yeah. America. Suck my ass and lift on my balls.
And then just punch them all right in the face, and then just you know, like,
Get to
you're cool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold my wife's hand walking the whole way out.
Yeah. You ain't gonna hold her hand. You're gonna smack her.